All right, y'all. Today's date is February 14th, 2025. Welcome to my new and improved channel, The Awakening for Life, where we provide representation for the underdog. That's right. I'm your host, Nay. Hoping everything is okay. Finna start off a good day. Keeping the haters and enemies at bay because we don't play. Come on. And so before I start this video, I would like to say that, I'm starting to try to get a hold of the analytics, the behind the scenes. Obviously, there's a lot of editing that goes with these videos, but you know what? I'm just going to keep it straightforward and simple and, just work my way up the ladder and see what happens. You know, I believe in one day at a time, one day at a time. So today's topic is going to be why me? And that's a pretty interesting topic because, for the loners and for the outcasts and for the rejected and the oppressed and so many people that are struggling with the concept of why me, from my own personal experiences that I can offer is just this, right? I truly believe, in my personal humble opinion, that we're all created in a grand scheme of things. We all are actors in a play, right? And, some is unfortunate. Some people are thriving. But I'm speaking just to a certain group of people, right? My people. And I see that the reason why we're loners, because we start to wake up and we see the world in a different light. Things don't make sense to us. It seems like you are conditioned to believe that if you go right, like everybody else has been doing, previous generations did it this way, so you got to do it this way. Your sister, or you may have a brother in the family, nieces and nephews, cousins, whatever the case is. Well, they did it this way, so automatically it's assumed that you're going to do it the same way. And there's a lot of weight on your shoulders. And of course, you have ambitions and dreams of your own of what you would like to accomplish. Some of you wanted to be doctors, lawyers, engineers, firefighters, or, for the sports way of life, you wanted to be a football player, basketball, soccer, whatever that may be. And no matter how much time, energy, resources, and even money that you had, it just seems like divine intervention intervened. And as it intervened, it left you puzzled because here you're asking yourself, I did everything. I did everything that I was supposed to do. I did this, I did that. You followed all the steps. Yes, but you didn't follow all the steps that was programmed into you because your vision, your outlook. So instead of going right now, you're going left. And you're going left for a reason because as you age or as you explore your journey or as you tap into your inner mind, you will start to understand later on in the process of why you went left instead of going right. Some of you went as far as reading the books and going to the libraries and changing your whole behavior or changing your persona in order to fit into society standards. And still it left you unfulfilled at the very end. And there's a saying that goes along the line is you don't choose your destiny chooses you. So you was chosen to walk a different path so that you can liberate another person's struggle, but also liberate you from yourself in the process. You was chosen for a different path to walk. And it's rewarding when you start walking your own path and you start going with the flow and you start to let the great divine lead you. The doors will be open. The friendships that you encounter over a whim, now all of a sudden becomes family. Sometimes better than your own family, just to keep it a buck, right? But now you're starting to establish something real, something that you've been longing for this whole entire time, and that is community, that is connection. Many of you guys want it because growing up, you start to look at different people with different cliques. This person had their clique over here. This person had their clique over there. There's cliques everywhere, but somehow you felt like because you was a loner and you was the rejected, that there was something wrong with you. And I can trust me and I can tell you that there's nothing wrong with you. As loners, as the rejected, as the people that don't fit society norms, Your isolation is a period of growth, because growth is going to show other people your light at the very end. It's going to show others who are broken that there's more than one way to live. There's more than one way to exist. Because at the end of the day, we're all trying to figure this game out called life. And we're all trying to make sense of why we're here, but not to put too much thought into it and just ride with it. You ever notice that nothing happens by coincidence, as they say? There's no coincidences in life, right? Put it like this. You may be going to the bus stop, and all of a sudden, for whatever reason, you had to go run to the store to, use the restroom. And going right outside, after you didn't, use the restroom, there's your bus, and your bus just goes in here and just darts off. You're trying to run and wave it down, but it just keeps going. So now you feel like you're mad at yourself. You're like, I can't believe this. Why me? It wasn't never meant for you to get on that bus, because the next bus is going to bring you somebody who feels exactly the same way you feel, exactly, or who's going through something. And based on your experiences, based on your knowledge and the things that you have went through, you can able to build a connection with said person for the next bus. And that will show you missed that bus because you was meant to be there for someone else. As loners, as the rejected, you are already given a lot of power, because you have the courage to do what most people are unwilling to do. And that's why there's so much misery laying around, because they cannot comprehend why you are a loner or why you're the underdog, and yet you still continue to thrive. You still continue to, go battle after battle. And being loners, it teaches us how to survive. It teaches us how to hunt. It teaches us how to be hungry. It teaches us that, our strength is our own. Your strength is your own. That's what it teaches you, because you have no other option but to survive. But your strength will be a light again to the world and the people who are witnessing. See, me, I'm walking with a muumuu. I have a muumuu on. Again, as I said in the last video, I rock muumuus all the time. They're comfortable. But I can't care about what another person thinks. I can't care what another person is saying, because I'm in my own mind. I can't be a prisoner out here in today's society. I have to be free here. And once I'm free here, then it's all good. Once you're free here, then you can start making moves for you. A lot of times our mental health gets diminished because we put our hearts and our hands and our souls and our bodies for people who are not reciprocating or who are not on that wavelength. It is destined who you're going to come across, who you're going to come in contact with, who you're going to be an inspiration to. It is destined when you can use your power to be the greater good. And many of you will say, well, I understand where you're coming from, and I'm doing all this, but what's in it for me? Well, the thing that is in there for you is liberation. It's for you to be real. It's for you to be authentic with you. That's the greatest reward that comes out of it, because you're not living two lives anymore. You're being who you want to be. You're living your truth. And there's a lot of people who will come out and say, well, it's facts over feelings. But we're human beings. We're made to feel. We're made to seek community. We're made to basically evolve. Nobody stays the same forever. 10 years ago, I would have never made these videos. I would have never had the courage to go out here and rock a muumuu and, get my nails painted and just enjoy life. 10 years ago, I was concerned with everybody else. Oh, this person may laugh at me and think of that. I can care less now. Because that's the work that comes with being a loner, with being an underdog. And that what separates you from everybody else. That's how you are established. So remember, you are loved, you are valued, you are respected, and never forget that. Never forget it. And never let nobody tell you who you are. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. And I'll see y'all next time.